Assalamu alaikum guys. I hope you all will be fine. Today in this short video lecture, I would like to guide you about minimum distance between two RCC columns and size of columns for G+1, G+2 and G+3 story. Also, I will guide you for steel reinforcement details and the construction of RCC column. So let's get started guys. As you can see guys, this is for ground floor plan. So for ground floor are only for one story building, the size of column should not be less than 9 by 9 inches, or you can say 0.23 by 0.23 meter. So this should be the minimum size of RCC column, and you can use minimum 4 steel rods, which dia should not be less than 12 mm. Okay, so this is steel reinforcement for ground floor. The next question is that the minimum or the distance between two columns should be between 3 to 5 meter or from 10 to 16.5 feet. You can take the size of column minimum 9 by 9 inches. So you can go up to from 10 to 16.5 feet, or you can say from 3 to 5 meter. Okay, so this is the distance or span between two columns. Now guys, let me guide you for lateral ties. As you can see guys, this is column and these are lateral ties. So the lateral tie dia should be minimum 8 mm or 8 millimeter with the spacing of 150 mm, C/C, center to center. Remember one thing, that the hooks should be provided on 135 degree, this one, and the hook's length should be about 3 inches. So these are steel reinforcement for ground floor or for one story building. Next guys, if you are going for G+1 story, means ground floor plus, as you can see guys, this is ground floor, then G+1 story. So these are columns and this is ground. So for G+1 story, the size of column should be not less than 9 by 12 inches, or you can say 0.23 by 0.3 meter. This is the size of column for G+1 story. And now let me guide you for its steel reinforcement. So use minimum 6 steel rods, dia should not be less than 12 mm. Okay, so this is steel reinforcement details, and lateral tie dia should be minimum 8 mm with the spacing of 150 mm, C/C. So these are steel reinforcement details for G+1 story, and you can keep the distance between two columns from 3 to 5 meter or from 10 to 16.5 feet, if that is G+1 story or G+2 story. But for G+2 story, we have the detail of column, or you can say the size of column should not be less than 12 by 12 inches. So this is for G+2 story. G+2 story, size of column 12 by 12 inches, or you can say 0.3 by 0.3 meter. This is size of column. And now let me guide you for steel reinforcement. Remember guys, use minimum 6 steel rods, 6 numbers, and dia should not be less than 16 mm for 6 steel rod. If the size of column is 12 by 12 inches, but it should not be less than for G+2 story, means ground floor plus G+1 and G+2. So this is ground floor, this is G+1 and this is G+2. It means this is 3-story building. So for this, the column size should not be less than 12 by 12 inches. Used minimum 6 steel rods. dia should not be less than 16 millimeter. Lateral tie dia should be 8 mm with the spacing of 150 mm C/C, and the hooks should be bent on 135 degree with minimum 3 inches length. Okay, so guys, these are steel reinforcement details. So if you are going more than G+2 story, so you should hire the structural engineer to guide you for they will give you the drawing for foundation, beam, column, slab, inside steel reinforcement. Now let me guide you also for grade of concrete. So minimum you can use the grade of concrete for G+1 or G+2 or G+3. So use minimum M20 grade concrete, where 20 is 20 Newton. This is the characteristic strength of concrete after 28 days. 20 Newton per mm square. This is the compressive strength of concrete, where the ratio of M20 is 1:1.5:3, where one part is cement, one part is sand, and the third parts are crush or aggregate, you can say. So you can use this grade of concrete for RCC column. Hope this short video can help you. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Goodbye.